All right, here is more evidence that's serving to prosecute the people of the state, third-party AVANATH Capital Management. So this is engineered light that's appearing at a tremendous distance from the covered patio. Okay, and the fake sun is outside above the same apartment building where I'm located. And so as you can, well, you can't see, here's my hand. The light is shooting across horizontally and it's creating shadow inside of, my shadow is appearing inside, and it's a magnified size of my hand. This is speaking to criminal surveillance that's happening at what is not a private residential area or property. It's a facilitating venue for surveillance. And this is also documentation of what is malice and impunity by a corrupt company, including RGS that comes onto the ground, gang stalking with the company, the employees, the residents, and the city of Ontario, the population itself that's coming onto the grounds, gang stalking as one entity. And the fact that I'm capturing ongoing iterations of impossible light activity, the more that I document, yeah, that's P.O.C. I've documented this before. This is the conduct of the demon possessed. Okay? That's the conduct of the demon possessed. This is going on the internet. That's speaking to stalkers, including RGS. It has nothing to do, like I stated, has nothing to do with the fake sun. Okay? The fake sun is indeed over the property. These are distinct methods of recognizing criminal surveillance, and it's terrorism. And this is a sex offense. They're monitoring what my genitalia between my legs while this is underway, and an entire complex is full of sex offenders over 55. This is what Tracy Banks is practicing. She worships my genitalia as an incestuous sex offender, gang stalking her daughter, targeting her daughter with an entire government in furtherance of murdering and kidnapping me, and as a demon-possessed gang stalker, engaging in psychological torture and doing so as a blood relative, maliciously targeting me, and also engaged in criminal defamation. This is the fake sun that's outside. Has nothing to do with the engineer light that you just saw inside, and dynamic engineer light. Linda Reyes is going to prison. That's what this evidence is also showing you. She's going to prison. And these are the people that are stalking. That's RGS, Federal Stalking Title 18. It's called Stalking in the Path. And they're not ignorant about the impossible light activity, the supernatural environment. This is exposing that psychotic system of sex offenders that are stalking while a fake sun remains stationary over all of them. They're also aware of that supernatural ongoing occurrence. Okay, this is called conspicuous stalking. While you're looking at them, they're engaged in impunity. All right, RGS employees subject to federal prison, and RGS is going to be prosecuted civilly and criminally for federal group stalking and monitoring. The company is practicing a sex offense. The company is engaged in domestic terrorism and psychological torture. The company is engaged in criminal facilitation as well. Currently, again, the current time is 1:36 p.m. and you saw this fake sun at 7 o'clock. These demons are monitoring. They're all pacing, moving around in engineer light. That's also filling my apartment, while an apartment complex is the headquarters for federal group stalking and monitoring. The employees of AVANATH are going to prison. The city of Ontario's gang stalking with AVANATH, which represents, again, the people acting with the state. The entity is engaged in federal group stalking and monitoring on a ceaseless basis. And terrorism via directed light is criminal interference with quiet enjoyment. They're all violation of the Violence Against Women Act as well. This entire property is going to be displaced. They're not remaining and receiving any housing benefits as I'm prosecuting the entire venue. This is P.O.C. All right, that's how a demon-possessed population and a corrupt government act together to target an American citizen. And that specific environment is the evidence of that criminal system in furtherance of what is murder and kidnapping, because this is why the government's engaged in surveillance. All right, that's P.O.C. It's currently 1:37 p.m. All righty, just want you to see this is the covered patio. Where sunlight is never appearing. Again, I'm showing it on the ceiling. I'm showing it remaining stationary around the door on the ceiling. I'm showing it appearing underneath covered structures on the inside of the apartment. If you're looking at the images, it's appearing and disappearing, moving closer and closer to me. So are the demons that you're seeing gang stalking in units 33 through 64. The two that are inside of, those are standing right outside in the path while this engineer light's moving on the inside. Those are the demon possessed, and they're monitoring me as I catch the engineered light, and then it disappears, it moves away on video. That's a terrorizing threat to your safety and your well-being. Okay, that's a form of psychological torture. That is interfering with quiet enjoyment. That is serving to criminally prosecute a gang stalker in the trade of property management, AVANATH Capital Management. And not only that, the demons that you saw standing outside of their apartments out here, that was apartment number, that will be apartment number 50 and 49. They're gang stalking in the path. Okay, they are doing so while they are focused on what I'm doing. Every move that I make, everything that I say, everything that I'm doing is what these demons are focused on. And you are able to deduce that, you know that, because the government is stalking me, as I've already proven, and the government is stalking with the people of the state. This is showing that stalking system. That is a concerted act of very detailed and highly diligent conduct, not by intelligent people, but by demon-possessed people. Okay, the spirit of Satan is on them, and that's how you have that level of diligence. It's not because that they're super canny and crafty and intelligent. It doesn't require intelligence. It requires intelligence. It requires demon possession. All right. It is currently again 1:39 p.m. This is prosecution of AVANATH Capital Management, which represents the people of the state, and this is the evidence also prosecuting the state of California. Also, you're mindful of the fact that the entity kept the fake sun over Alvarado Gardens in Los Angeles, and neither of those placements of the fake sun, which cannot coexist. And neither does the sun remain stationary over one apartment complex for the duration of the day. None of it's creating the light that I'm capturing inside of the apartment. Okay, it's P.O.C. It is 1:39 p.m.